Hi everyone, Salesforce admin training day 45. Let's see. Today's agenda is we'll quickly go through the previous session and we'll talk about the row limit filter and we'll talk about the matrix report, join reports and the dashboard. And then we'll have a track headings. So last session, we have been discussing about the creating the tabular report and summary report and how to add the fields here onto the report and how to add a chart. And then we have discussed about the row level formula, right? Now let's go ahead and discuss the next topic is row limit filter, row level filter. So what is row level filter? So row level filter is in case if you wanted to apply at the row level. For example, let's take here. Now you wanted to apply a row level here wherever the type is equal to customer, that you wanted to bring it into the all the customers into one. Now let me show you that. Now let's create a row limit. Let's say customer and number is 0 by default. Now for example, here I wanted the field type. Whenever the type is equal to customer, whenever the type is equal to customer, then I wanted to, this is showing you some type, click on this, insert. Okay. So here, this type is equal to, when it is a customer, then I wanted to print this as a true, otherwise I wanted to print it as false. Let's take this customer, and the number is, let's take 0. And here, we have a two type of input tabs are there at the left side. One is a fields, one is a function. Function is nothing but all formula fields. All formula fields. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the if condition. Now here I'm going to specify insert what it says if logic is true. This is my logic. If this logic is true, then print true. Otherwise print the false. Now here type is a text. Type is a pick list. It's a pick list. Now pick list directly we cannot assign equal to customer. So for that what we can do is we are converting the type pick list to the text.
Row level edit formula.
Click on apply. Now there is a one field which is created, one column which is created customer, right? Wherever it is equal to customer, then it will add a true. Otherwise, it will add a false. Now, nowhere I have a customer. Now let's click on run. Now, here it is. Instead of going to the each type here, customer, where is the customer? Instead of that, what we can do is we can sort it with this customer, the row level. So here we do not have any customer information. Let's inline editing. Now we do not have a directly customer. It is a customer. Why it is not able to update account name? Let's go here. Maybe email is not there. Click on this. Let's update the type equal to customer direct. Email field is not there. Okay. Now here type equal to customer direct. Customer direct, click on save. So what I'll do is I'll take a copy of this. Let's go back. Let's cancel this. Edit. Probably I'll create a new report. Let's go ahead and create a new. Instead of a summary report, let's create a tabular report. Click on a new report, account, in start report. Now here I wanted to create a. Let's go to the filter, created date, all time, click on apply. Now instead of my accounts, I wanted to apply all the accounts, click on apply. Perfect, let's go to the outline. Now I'm going to add row level formula. Now here I'm going to add the column, whatever we have added there. I'm going to add the same thing here. This is a customer direct. Customer direct 0 type. Select this, insert equal to customer direct. If it is a customer direct, if it is a customer direct, that means I'm going to add a if condition here. This is similar to the whatever we have written the formula field, it's the same concept. Type equal to customer direct. Take this, and here I'm going to specify type is the text, so I'll be converting typecasting is text of type. If it is a customer direct, click on yes, otherwise show me false, which is a 0. Click on validate. Okay, click on apply. Report name cannot be null. Okay. So we need to save the report. So save the report. Click on save. This is a tabular report. And here we are going to place it into the folder. All folders and sales folder. Click on select this folder. Sales folder. Click on save. Now I'm going to add a row level filter. Now this is a customer direct. And number is 0, validate, valid, and click on apply. Now it is applied. Now if you see here, from this we can understand how many are actually customer direct, how many are not. If you want that each row level, instead of going through the each row, what you can do is you can create a row level filter so that in the each row level it is going to check for it and then it is going to update the information. Click on run. Now you can see here wherever the one is available, those records are customer direct. Those records are customer direct. So total we have 8 records. Total 8 records. At the end it is giving the output. Total 8 records are customer direct. So like this, you can create a row level field. Right? And also we have one more field which is called as a summary level. Right? The summary level formula field is only available on the summary report. Only available on the summary report. Let's create a new report. New report. Click on the opportunity. Let's take the opportunity this time. Now here, go to the filter. Close date is all time. Click on opportunity. Click on OK. Now go to the filter. We do not want the owner. And let's take out the physical period. Now these are the fields are there. Now for example, this is a normal tabular format. Now here also I wanted to apply the row level. Here also I wanted to apply the row level. Here the row level is the created date. Whenever the opportunity is created, that means how long this opportunity is in the open status, right? Now here I'll put it one more filter, opportunity status equal to open. Click on apply. Now I just have a open opportunities. There are open opportunities. So I wanted to see what is the age of or how long it's been the opportunity is here. How long it's been in the opportunity. Right. So in case if I wanted to identify that, let's create another row limit here, row level formula. Now this time what I wanted to identify is, let's take a today's date, today minus whatever the, let's assume that created date or a last modified date. Let's say instead of a created date, last modified date. Okay, it's basically I wanted to know days since it is modified. Since it is modified. Days since it is modified and the decimal is, let's take 0. Now what I'm going to do, last modified date or last updated date. Last update or last modified date, or if you wanted to take a created date, let's take the created date, insert and click on this. It will give an error because today is giving the date. Today is giving the date. But what is expected here is this created date is containing the date, time, all the information. So what I need to do, this created date, I wanted to convert into the date time value. So let's take a date time value. Let's click on insert and let's place this into the created date. Click on validate. Let's take here date. Click on, now we need a number. Click on validate. Now, instead of that, let's take a last modified or last updated. Okay, let's take this last update. Validate. Error when encoding row level formula incorrect parameter operator. Okay, I should not be using this. Insert. So here, this is a minus. Click on the minus. Click on validate. Okay, let's go to the function. Operator minus is expected. Why it is not taking today minus date time value. Okay, let me add it again. And let's take today, insert, sorry, today, insert, and then space. I'm going to add minus space. Let's take date time value, or a date value. Let's take a date value, insert, and the expression will be the last modified date. Click on validate. The report cannot be a null. Okay. So I need to save the report first. Save. Let's say this is tabular. Opportunity. Tabular opportunity. And the folder we are going to select it. Sales folder. Click on it, select folder, and then save. So here, let's go ahead and create another row label. And that's the same thing I'm going to create it here. So this is, let's say, days since modified. Since modified and number is a 0. And click on validate. Perfect, it is working fine. And then let's click on it, apply. Now the row limit I can see here. Let's click on run. Now here it is showing the, so first record it's been in the, since it is last modified 75 days and the 16 days, 70 days, like this you can, it is displaying it, right? So from this we can identify age when it's been last modified, how long it's been it's last modified. From here what you can do is, which is greater than 20, you can modify, like which is greater than 20, those are the one which we need to look at. So in the real time what we will do is, based on the days, which are the highest days are there, right? Which are the highest days, or 75 is the highest which are there. So this highest one which we are going to look, we have to look into this. So if I say grow rows by this field, if I say grow rows by this field, now I can see here days are 14 days, the one record, 16 days, one record. Right, I can also add right now, because right now it is a tabular format is converted to the summary format. Instead of this chart, I'm going to take the donut chart and shows the value, shows the percentage, and click on that. Now save and run the report. Now I can see that there are 70, there are two records with which are 70 are there, which are 8.7. Now the highest is 34% are there, which this needs to be looked into this. Now if you hover the highest one and if you click on this, if you click on this one, now it is going to show only those records. Only those records it is going to show. If I click on no, I wanted to see the what are the 17% records are there. Only those 17% it is going to show you that. Only 17% it is going to show. Right? So let's say here, instead of a record count, let's say days. Chart title, days since modified. Okay, let's show it at the bottom. And yeah, that's all. Right, so these are the records which we can see. So by clicking on this number also, we can see what are the 67 days which are available here. What are the 69 records which are available? So the highest one is 75. What are the 75? The last it is opened. So these are the 75 days since it is open. This is the highest one. So we need to look into this opportunities. Now click on save. You can take any chart type. You can take any chart type, but you need to decide it. If I take this bar chart, will it be giving me the clarity here? All 1, 2, 4, 1, 1, 3, this is giving, which is not perfect. But if I take this, will it be giving the proper information? This is more clarity. But here, if you take a column, is it giving the information? Maybe this column 1 is might giving the information, right? So you can take this one or you can take a few null because the from the lowest you wanted to see highest one. Now this is also will be fine. Days since modified. Days since modified. This is also giving the clarity. So you can take any chart type. It's up to the client. So it's not a developer who will be deciding here, up to the client what they wanted. So the client also can modify it. So what we will do is we will create a report and whatever we know the chart type, we will give the chart type to them. But later they can modify. Client can modify whatever the chart type is needed, they can modify it. Right. So let's open again the tabular opportunity. Now let's change this. Click on edit. Change the opportunity name, report name. Click on report. Now here, instead of a tabular, this is right now summary. Okay. Now, let's click on the save. Now, in case if you want to on this, now I need to create another report. Let's create another report or let's click on this, save as. Save as, this is also summary report. Let's say this is a own opportunities. Own opportunities, click on a save. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a summary formula. In this summary formula, let's suppose I wanted to identify the percentage of owned. So let's click on here percentage and to, let's say this is a win rate. I wanted to know the win rate of the opportunity. So how can I know? We have a field called own. Field called own, insert, and then I'm going to put divided by. We have a, there is a closed is there. So I'll click on this insert close sum. Own sum by close sum. Click on validate. Now click on apply. Now it is giving me the own sum by close sum. Now, but here I have a filter. Filter is, let's say it as a closed. Click on apply. Now, if it is a closed, then it is going to give me the percentage, right? Now here, let me take out this. Now let's make it as a group by. Remove this group. Fine. Right now it is tabular format. Where is my? Click on any. Okay, so let's create one more time. Win rate is removed. Let's see, do I have a win rate? No, it is gone. So basically this formula fields will not be saved. Okay, this is converted to the tabular format. So what I need to do is, let's take this way. Amount is a group by. Let's click on group by. Okay, now let's go ahead and create a summary report again. So win rate, and win rate will be a percentage. Now what I need is whatever the own divided by closed one. Own divided by closed. Click on insert and then apply. Okay. So here it says wherever the 100% is there, which is a showing as a 100%, whichever is a close lost, whichever is a close lost, those all are getting as a 0%. So sometimes in opportunity, we have a two type of a closed. One is a closed lost and another one is a closed own. So closed own is nothing but a which is a closed, which is closed. But whereas closed lost is nothing but a 0%. It will go to the 0%. Now let's click on save and run. Now I can see summary of this. So if I scroll down, 94.74% of the, assume that this year I wanted to know the summary of the overall closed own report. Right, in that case at the bottom it is showing that 94.74 are closed own, right, somewhere around the 7%, 7 or 6%, it is a 0%, which are lost, which we have lost it. Now in case if you want to not know, if you do not want to know the detailed information, right, you can click on this directly, amount and whatever the win rate is there, amount and the win rate and how many records are there. Now click on this annual revenue. Now click on this. Let's click on line. Now this is the line of the revenue. So this is amount. So it is starting from the 80,000 and it reached to 30,000. It is increased to 50,000. So slightly changes on the above the graph. Now, for example, if I wanted to add, this is amount, win rate. Let's say win rate is, let's add the record count. Now this is the win rate. So if you take a win rate is, this side it is a win rate and this side it is a amount. Now win rate 100%, but who all are going to the, so these amounts are 100% win rate, but this is 0%. But instead of a win rate, we can take a record count. So that way we can understand. So there is a one record which is into the one record where the amount is 80,000. And rest all records are, these are the record count. Right, so which are the way? Amount is the x-axis, amount is the x-axis, and win rate is the y-axis. Win rate is the y-axis. Now can I shift it the win rate or the x-axis here, y-axis here? Now whatever the group is available here, that group will be the x-axis and rest all will be the y-axis in case if you wanted to measure. In case if you wanted to measure the record count also. Now let's say here I'm going to add and this is not showing anything. So this is win rate is the y-axis, and then x-axis is what are the grouping is available, that is the group axis. So this is about the summary level formula. Summary level formula. Now let's click on save. Now let's go to the report. Now so far we have created two summary reports on the opportunity. In case if you wanted to know, so let's take a assignment. So the assignment is implementing summary report on opportunity to identify closed, we need to identify days to close, days to close. We need to identify days to close. How many days it happened, the opportunity is closed. How many days it happened, the opportunity is closed. So basically you have to identify the age when the case has been closed. That means from how you are going to identify. That means from the open date to close date, I wanted to know the days. Now instead of this, opportunity identify the between age between created date and close date. Created date and close date. So from the beginning till the closer, how long it's been into the, how long it took for the sales team to close the opportunity. We need to identify how long it took for a sales team to identify to close the particular opportunity. So that is on the opportunity to identify the age, which is in days between the created date and close date. This is the homework. Take a notes of it. Let me know once it is done. Implement a summary report on the opportunity to identify the day's age between the created date and close date. Okay. So let's move on. Real time, no, real time we do not mention any chart type. In the real time, the client will taking care of it. All the chart, which chart they need to use it, everything will be client will be taking care of it. Did you get Venkatesh? So real time we will not be deciding it. We will client will be looking at the report and they will be explaining about the what type of chart they wanted. Okay, now let's move on to this. Now, before going to the joint reports, let me switch to the classic. Now, let's go to the reports. Click on a reports. Now, click on new report. And let's take an account. Click on create. Now here, what type of report I am going to create it? I am going to create a matrix report. Matrix report. Now here we'll be taking all the accounts and this is all time created date. Now let's take it this way. Now I wanted to do the account owner. Based on the account owner, I need to identify. Also, we need to take the type of it. We need to take the type. That means for each type, what is the who is the account owner, how many records it is created, how many records it is created. Now let's say here account name. Now click on run. So matrix report is where you have it multiple information. Type is a blank, or let's take a type is a prospect. For prospect, account name is account owner or account name is nothing is there, and OD is value is there. Similarly, total this information is there. Now this is everything it is going to give you the information. Let's say if you do not want all this information, let's say you do not want all this information. Let's click on a customize. Now let's take out this account name. Now we can just drag it like this so that it will be displayed. Wherever it is showing as a green, you can drag it and display. Now, for example, for this rating, for this type of it, right, how many are hot, how many are warm, how many are cold, and what is the subtotal you wanted to get it. So let's click on a run button. Now, I wanted to see the total of type, which is a blank. Now, for this blank, the record count is, now there are 4 records which are having the blank rating. There is a 1 record which is having the hot. There is 1 record which is having the warm. 2 records which are having the warm. And then 1 record which is having the cold. Total 8 records are there. These 8 records are created by the owner. Account owner is April batch. Whereas 1 record is created by the automated process. Now I'll let me divide this. Now let me take out the last modified, last activity, and then let's take out the billing status. Now click on run. Now this is how it is going to show the data. This is how it is going to show. Matrix report is where we are combining the multiple information. Now first thing is the type is the filter. Type is the group by. In this type, if you wanted to know prospect, type prospect, how many records are created by the April batch, how many records are created by the automated process, how many records are created by the Gautami, how many records are created by the Himaja, how many records are created by the Kishore Kumar, and how many records are created by the Lionel Messi. Now this is the partition. Now let's go ahead and see prospect. Now prospect record count is total is 9 records, which all are where the rating is a warm is a 4 records, hot is a 5 records, and there is no cold and there is no blank values. Total 9 records are created by the April batch. Whereas a automated process is created by 0 records, Gautami is created the 0 records, Himaja is created the 0 records, Kishore Kumar is created the 0 records, Lionel is created the two records. Two records they have created. Now here it is a 0 and here it is 0 and here it is 0. This is 0. Total 11 because Leoniel created the two records. April batch is created the 9 records. So total 11 records. Total 11 records. So that means we have 42 records in our system. 42 records. If I wanted to divide it by type, also I wanted to divide it by the account owner, which owner is created, how many records, where the type is equal to prospecting and rating equal to hot. In case if you have that kind of a filtering, multiple filters are there, then you can specify account owner, then you can take it this. This is called as a metrics report. Let's click on save. Save as. Let's say this is a metrics report. Metrics report. And I'm going to save it into the sales folder. Click on save. And let me switch to the Lightning. Let me show you in the Lightning metrics report. Now this is a metrics report. Now metrics report also we can see same thing. Now you have it. Now it is showing the detailed information at the bottom, but on top it is showing the 42 records. Now if you see prospect, rating record count is total 9 records are created by the April batch. Total 9 records are created by the April batch. Now we are talking about the prospect, 9 records. And automated process is created, 0 records. Gautami is created, 0 records. And Himaja is created, 0 records. Kishore Kumar is also created the 0 records. Leonel Messi is created the 2 records. Total 11 records. Now below it is giving the more information about the details. Whatever the details are, it is giving. In case if you do not want to see the detailed row, then select this detailed row. It will go away. But in case if you wanted to know what are these 9 records, everything, click on this detailed row. And it is going to show you the detail. Now here you can need to identify wherever the type equal to prospect. This is the 9 records. Click on this 9 records. When you click on this 9 records, it is going to show you the 9 records at the bottom. Now 2 records, what are the 2 records created by the Leonie? Now click on this 2, it is going to show what are the 2 records that are created by the Leonie. So that's how the detailed information it can show. Type, which is prospect, account owner is Leonie. So this is the filter. This is the filter. In case if you want to add a chart, we wanted to add a chart. Let's take a different chart. Now let's take a stacked bar. Now here it is going to give me these are the type, right? And whatever these are there, these are the April batches, like account owner. Account owner. Now let's say show the reference line. Nothing is there, but I wanted to show this instead of a right, let's show it on the bottom. Let me close this detail section. Okay, so here account owner is the blue color. Account owner is, this is the account owner. So prospect, we have a April batch is created 9 records, and then this is who is this? This is a Leonel. Leonel is, now if you click on this, it doesn't happen anything. Now this is how you can identify. In case if you want the percentage values, right? If you wanted to show this, like for example, if you wanted to show the stack to 100%, then you can click on that. But in this case, stack to 100%, it will not help you. It will not help you on this. Right, this is by default it is provided by the Salesforce. If you want to add a chart title, you can add it. Now click on save. This is the matrix report. Matrix report will be, you will be combining the multiple kind of filters, multiple filters. You can filter it and then it is going to show you the matrix report. And here for the matrix report, you have a drill down. So drill down is, do you want to have a group by type or group by different value? So that is available. And if you see in the chart, the stacked bar and the stacked column only available for the matrix report. It will not, these two are not available for the other. Now if I go to the summary report, I cannot see this enabled stacked bar and stacked column. I cannot see this is enabled, this is disabled, right? Now this stacked bar is enabled only for matrix report. Now let me show you that. Now click on save. Let's go to the report summary. Now you see here stacked bar is disabled. So stacked bar, stacked column is only available for the matrix report, not for the other reports. Now, next one will go to the joint reports. Let's create a new. Let's take a account itself. Now let's create a new report. Now here I am going to create a joint report. Click on apply. Now this is the account 1. This is as soon as the joint report is created, it will create a account block 1. This is the account block 1. In the account block 1, these are the details are there. These are the details are there. Now if I say this, now I wanted to give here, let's say filter all accounts, apply, and the created date all time. Click on apply. This is the account block 1. Now similarly, I wanted to add another block. Similarly, I wanted to add another block. Let's say this is account block 1. And the second one is add a block. Here I have an option called add a block. The another block is I'm going to take it as an opportunity. Another block is opportunity. Now this side I have an opportunity, this side I have an account. Now opportunity, let's say filter for opportunity, all opportunities, and let's say close date is all time. Click on apply. Now let me do filtering here for the account block 1. I'll add one more filter. Let's say rating is, let's say hot, warm, cold. Apply. Similarly, I wanted to apply the now opportunity block. Now I need to see the fields. For the opportunity block, I do not need next step. I do not need age. I do not need, let's remove the revenue, physical period. Let's remove that. Let's keep the account name owner role. I do not need it. Now click on run. Now So for example, if you want to apply this, now here this side the account and this side opportunity it is displaying it. This side account and this side opportunity it is displaying it. Now here total 27 records and here it is total 42 records. Now what are the account name is there? These different two different reports. There is no link between the both of them. There is no link between the both of them. Now in that case, what we can do is we can create two different reports. Basically, this kind of a scenario where it is going to help you that you wanted to analyze this side account record, this side opportunity record. In that case, you have to create a two reports. Instead of creating a two reports, create a joint report and put a whatever the filter you have it, put all the filters there. Put all the filters there and then you can apply the whatever the criteria or a filter is there, just apply the filter and then you can see which account is coming and which opportunity is coming here. So this is only helpful when you wanted to analyze the multiple reports. Let's click on save. This is a joint report. Joint report does not have a chart. So select the folder, sales folder, click on select folder, save. So joint report does not have a chart. You cannot create a chart for the joint report. Clear? Any questions so far? Now take a assignment, configure a summary report to represent the lead record type by dividing them to the various group based on the lead source field. Configure a summary report. Configure summary report to represent the lead record types by dividing them to the various group based on the lead source field. Based on the lead source field. Like you need to create a chart component to represent the report. You take any chart type, either donut or a bar chart, any chart you can take it. Schedule a report. For the same report, you need to schedule it to run daily basis for next 1 year. And the second one, configure a tabular report to represent the top 5 highest amount in the opportunity. And next, create a joint report on the lead object. You need to create a joint report. For both of them, it has to be a lead. That means right now we have taken the account and opportunity. You can take both sides same opportunity. Same opportunity, you can same object, you can take it. You can take same object, but only the difference is filter criteria is different. For the block 1, filter criteria is different. For block 2, filter criteria is different. Create a joint report on the lead object. Then you have to take a lead status equal to open for the first one. Second one is a lead status equal to working. Third one is a lead status equal to closed converted. Closed converted. You need to have a 3 blocks here. One is here one lead and another one is a lead block and then you have another one is a lead block. What are these lead blocks? Lead blocks are the first one is open, working and closed converted. Closed converted. These are the one. And the fourth one is closed not converted. Take a notes of it. Done. Taking the notes of it. Okay. So let's move on. Now, this is the joint report. Now, so far we have discussed about the reports, right? Now, let's see how to create a dashboard. Let's see how to create a dashboard. In order to create a dashboard, click on here, new dashboard. Now, first you need to click on the dashboard tab. In the dashboard tab, you have a say like a folder, all these things are available, right? So, which we have seen yesterday. Click on it, new dashboard. Once you click on a new dashboard, you will see, let's say that this is a sales dashboard. I'm going to store this folder. We have a all folders. No, I do not have a folder for dashboard. So let's say it's go for a private, or let's create a new folder here. I'm creating a new folder. This is a org dashboard. Let's say org dashboard. Now click on your save. Now select the folder. Click on create. Now we have a dashboard. Now here it is going to display in the rows and columns, which is a blank. Now you need to click on this plus button, plus component. Now in the plus component, if you want to add any report, okay, for example, you have all your reports into the your folder. So click on your folder here, all folders, click on your folder. In your folder, if you have anything like you have created lightning, or do you want to take a summary report? Let's take a summary opportunity. Click on a select. Now, once you click on a summary report, by default, it is taking as a horizontal path. Now, I want it into the this. Now, sales opportunity. What is this sales opportunity? I have a different information. So this is not the right one. Let's take the donut and then show the values at the bottom. Do you want it to display in the dark or a light? Let's take that and record count. Let's show the values. Decimal place is automatic. Days is modified. And custom link, if you have any custom link, if you want any subtitle, footer, anything if you wanted to add, you can add it. Now click on add. Now there is a report gets added here. There is a report gets added. If you have more values, then it is going to display the more values. So this is the first one, which is a summary report. Similarly, I wanted to add one more thing. I have added the summary opportunity. Let's go to my folder. I wanted to go for a summary stage age. Click on this. I wanted to show in the 42. Now let's take this. Now here I have a prospect. Let me show the age at the bottom and dark. Click on add. Now this is the stage age. This is the stage H, the one which we have created. Similarly, we have a, let's go to the all folder matrix, click on the select. Matrix is having this. Now let's see. It's not helping. Let's take this one, stacked one, and let's display the data at the bottom. Click on apply. This is the third report. Now, like this, you can add any report. For example, if you add a tabular report, let's say all accounts, click on this. All accounts, what is this? All accounts, annual revenue account owner. No, I do not want this one. Let's click on the another one. Let's click on all report, all folders, select the folder. Now let's use the tabular report, click on select. Now tabular report does not show you the chart. It does not show you the chart. It is only shows the tabular format. Now you can click on this. For example, I do not want the last activity, right? And then I do not need. Let's keep it account owner, account name, state, type, account owner, and show charter photos. Whoever the photos are there, show that and show the total. Let's say this is also dark mode, click on that. Now this is the tabular format. It is going to display all the records. It has all the records. Now whatever the reports are there here, you can scroll it up. Now click on save this dashboard. Now how many you can add it? You can keep on adding here. Now for example, I'm bringing this here down. Right, it is extended. Like this, you can extend it. Like this, you can extend it. Click on save. Sales dashboard. Now let's click on done. Now when you click on it done, usually the reports will be displayed like this. Usually the reports will be displayed like this. It's up to you how you wanted to display or how the clients wants to display it. So which one should be displayed first or which one should be displayed next, which one should be displayed next. It's all depending on the it's all depending on the client. It's all depending on the client. So like this, you can add maximum 7 reports, you can add it. 7 reports, you can add it. 7 to 20 components. So 20 components, you can add it, not the 7. You can add the 20 components. That means 20, these graphs you can add it. 20 graphs, you can add it. Each dashboard can have up to 20 components. That means 20 graphical representation, 20 reports you can add. The same report you can display it in the different format also. Now this is how it is displaying in dashboard, sales dashboard. Now let's see in the classic. Let's go to the classic, click on switch to classic. Now let's go to the dashboard. Now in the dashboard, it is showing me, in the dashboard, it doesn't show me the summary of whatever the summary opportunity is there, we cannot display. That is the issue. And the second issue is it cannot show the tabular format. In the classic tabular format, it will not display in the dashboard as well as the summary opportunity, because we cannot display this component because it is a source report has the row level formula. Whenever there is a row level formula is there, it will not display the summary opportunity here. row level dashboards cannot be displayed, and the tabular also cannot be displayed. If you click on a refresh, this is the real-time data. In case there is anything is modified, you can update it here. Anything is modified, you can update. Let's click on save. It's refreshing it. Now, let's move on. Now it is, in case anytime the data has been modified, anytime the data has been modified. In that case, what you can do is you can just click on a refresh. When you click on a refresh, it will be getting the data, the current data, whatever the real-time data is there, the real-time data you will get it. The real-time data you will get it. Now let's go ahead and add this onto the home tab. Now here, how can we add it onto the home tab? I wanted to add the report on the home tab. Now let's go ahead and see. Now let's say click on setup. Let's search for the home page layout. Click on this home page layout. Edit this the default. Or if you wanted to create a new page layout, you can create it. And here one option is called dashboard snapshot. Dashboard snapshot. Click on this dashboard snapshot. So that what will happen, it is going to show you the dashboard. Now click on it next. Once you click on the next, now in case if you wanted to see the dashboard, now for example, I wanted to see the dashboard above the calendar. Now click on save. Click on save. Now let's go to the home. Now here is the dashboard which is displaying it. If you click on a refresh, it will be displayed on the home page. It will refresh automatically. It is saying refreshing it. This is a problem in the classic, that is a Salesforce issue. So we cannot do anything here. In case if you do not want this kind of error, then better remove the row level formula from the opportunity and then display that into the dashboard. Similarly, in the lightning, now I have a home page. In the home page, I wanted to display the dashboard. Now here it is already, I'm able to see the recent records, Salesforce dashboard, recent record, Salesforce dashboard. Whatever the recent records are there, all the recent records will be displayed at the bottom. For example, if you wanted to show the dashboard here, click on the edit page. Click on edit page and then here search for a dashboard. And there are two out there. What is CRM Analytic Dashboard? Now, if you click on the CRM Analytic Dashboard, we have not created the CRM Analytic Dashboard. We have not created the CRM Analytics. Whatever we have created the sales. So that will not be available in the CRM database. Now, let's click on the dashboard here. Let's place the dashboard. And it is a sales dashboard. How it is displaying? It is displaying in the view dashboard. It is displaying in the view dashboard. So this is how it is going to display. In case if you want a complete dashboard to be displayed, in case if you want to display the complete dashboard. Now what we can do is we can add a new lightning app. Now let's save this, activate it. Assign the org default, click on save. Now let's go back. It is displaying the sales dashboard. Click on the view dashboard. It will take you to the dashboard and it will display the data. For example, directly you wanted to display the information there. So what you can do is you need to create a new lightning app. New lightning app. Click on here, let's say app. Let's say app manager. Click on new lightning app. Now let's say this is a dashboard, or let's say this is home, dashboard. In case if you want to upload any image, you can upload it. Click on the next button. I wanted to show this in the standard navigation, and it is for desktop and the phone. Full setup option. Click on next. Now it is going to ask me that available items. What are the available items? Let's say home. Click on next. Save and finish. Click on refresh. Home dashboard. Click on this. And let's go here. Click on view all. Now I have created the new lightning app. It's going to take time. Now, for example, after creating the app, what we have to do is we have to create a new lightning app, new lightning tab. How can we create a new lightning tab? So basically, if you want to add a dashboard here directly on the home page, you need to create a new lightning tab and then place all your dashboard. Place all your dashboard into the home page. So that you can try it. Okay. So you're on the new lightning app we have created. Once the new lightning app is created, so what you can do is you can add all your dashboards into the home page. Try that. If it does not work, then let me know. I can show you that. Just you need to add the lightning tab. That's all for today. And these are the trial hit assignments. These all are trial hit assignments.